more. Give me one more chance, please.
Yeah.
I need to get this right. La Dolce Vita. Funny enough, I was just really reflecting on my role as a father not long ago. At the hotel, I always thought of myself as a leader and a coach, right? And that's what you do when you have a large team. Now, as a father of three, I kind of started seeing myself playing the same role. Now that our kids kind of growing, they're forming their own personalities, they're coming with those very interesting questions that you yourself start learning from them, right? So as a coach and as a mentor, you start trying to really help them, kind of really understand what they're asking about, but in a way also allowing them the opportunity to really figure out their own answers and explore what's beyond the question. One of the things that I learned in my role as a managing director, literally the importance of every single team member. That hospitality is a team effort. That the most important team member right now is really not me, is actually the team member who's really opening the door for a guest or checking them in or really taking care of the room or really going above and beyond in whatever they've been asked or demanded from. To really leave that or create that memorable moment. So really it's a team effort, it's a cooperation, it's a collaborative kind of approach, as I call it. And that's something that it was clear for me probably on day number one. But I think as you get farther and farther from that moment where you interact with the guests, with that touching point, you understand that process more and you actually valued a little bit more as well. So the last time I lost my temper is a great question. By the way, I did that yesterday at home, okay? So that was the last time. But sometimes it's not like a matter of losing temper. Sometimes it's a disappointment that comes with maybe a break in the service process or the delivery to the guest. You always try to really be the 3 C's, cool, calm, composed. But there are these moments where, we train for them, we work very hard for them, we're so focused on them, and things don't go as planned, and you just feel that sense of disappointment. And that's for me like losing temper. Yeah, but at home I really lose temper. Personally, and we as a brand, we have always thought that hospitality is about genuine care. And genuine care is not only for the guests, but also for the community that we live in. So really, when we had to suspend operation, the team immediately pivoted into the mindset of understanding the crisis that we're dealing with. What can we do? Like, how can we help? Literally, this is how Hazelton Cares was born, right? And the immediate intention was to really support our community in Yorkville, the shelters that they are not far away from the neighborhood and so on. But then after looking into the wider impact of COVID and what we were going through as a nation and as a community, we realized that there was a wider need for help and support. And Hazelton Cares was born with the idea of really providing healthy, nutritious, meals to frontline workers, the heroes of today, to anyone in need. And again, we started with Yorkville. The need was wider than that. We worked with the city. We coordinated deliveries of food close to the hotel, but then also just across the city, northwest and northeast, and just name it. The beauty about hospitality and working in hotels is that it's 24/7 kind of a business and a passion, right? So you're always thinking about what's going on with the hotel. It never stops. You wake up, you sleep with that. And sometimes in a way you struggle with that process because, while you want to really dedicate your time and attention to the family, you're always thinking about what's going on with work and the last check-in or that VIP guest that we're taking care of. But I think this is where teamwork comes in, and the trust between us as team members, and being able to know that, when you're not there, the team is on it, someone is carrying the baton, and it's gonna really roll in such a way. I honestly try to live the moment with them. And I don't know whether it's in a place, it's the feeling. It's like really being there with them, whether it's on the beach, whether we're on a road trip. I love to really spend a lot of time with them, in nature. I find peace in nature. I find refuge in nature. So really just being with them, being engaged and connected with them. And I think connectivity is at different levels, and there is this moment where you spend some time and at a certain time in that experience, you feel that you're connecting. That is where I feel I'm enjoying my time with them. I really go back to my upbringing. I think the values that my mom and dad raised us on, the values of hard work, of commitment, of really giving it your all. I always really believe that success follows excellence, and it's not the other way around. And sometimes when I reflect back, you feel that every single chapter of your life have kind of really played a role in making the person and individual that you are. And what lessons have you learned from those chapters? So I really remember that very famous Steve Jobs kind of convocation speech, where he really, looks back at and he connects the dots, every single experience, making him the successful person that he is. And I honestly feel, the same about the process, right? So there's learning in everything we do. It's up on us to really understand where is the lesson and try to really carry it with us, so that in the future, if we're facing something similar, we're more prepared. And I think those small little lessons, they build up one day to really, making us a little bit more prepared, more successful in what we do. I was just like ecstatic. I do remember that was not long ago after I joined the team here at the Hazelton, and I remember on those days we really get together, all of us, and we're really kind of committed to really become the #1 hotel. We were, I think at that time, number probably 22 or 23 or so. And I do believe that literally every day all of us would wake up and would check what ranking we're on. And it was so funny because you would start receiving all these texts early on in the morning. Oh my God, we went up by 2. Oh my God, we went up by 1. And the day we were #1, I think, it was that sense of excitement and gratitude. Gratitude because gratitude to the team, right? That really committed to a goal, worked together, made it happen. Gratitude to the guests who really kind of really appreciated the service and the attention that they were getting, and really, shared that gratitude back with beautiful comments, encouraging comments, and really that what get us really, move up in the ranking. And you know what? A lot of my colleagues or guests or people and friends I know ask me what's the secret behind #1, and I always repeated, it's really true, genuine, caring service, because that's the goal. Now, whether the ranking follows or not, it's a different discussion, and we're very happy to be where we are. But I think the idea is really extending genuine, caring service to every single guest, day in, day out. And if we do that, and I think that is really the big prize. I always thought that hospitality is an act of love. I do believe that it's a very special and unique profession, and in order for you to be successful in it, you need to really genuinely care for the individuals and the guests you're dealing with, as you do with your own family members. And in many occasions, I've been asked about what do you really need to do or to learn to become successful hospitality professional or a hotelier, and I always thought it's a mindset. We go to school to maybe learn about the skills, the techniques, but hospitality really, it's a mindset. As an avid traveler and a hotelier, La Dolce Vita for me is a moment of exploration and discovery of our planet, of nature, a true moment of inspiration. And I do remember the last time I felt like that was standing on Angel's Landing at Zion's National Park in Utah. Honestly, it was such an exhilarating moment for me. That's La Dolce Vita. I sincerely believe that as a hotelier, you're a memory maker. And that's the beauty of this industry and why I love it so much. The ability to really become a part of someone's memorable moments for life. So for me, and that happened often, but not a lot. And the ability to really play a small part, wherever that part is, in making someone's stay or experience to be so memorable, that is the best compliment for me.